Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Pixelmon with that majestic Mega Ampharos at the back. So today's goal. Thank you, Curlia. So I was hunting for a Ralts to later evolve into a Gallade, which I went to a forest and managed to find one. It seems that is the best Pokemon to have to be able to catch legendaries easier. Special attack, not that bad of a stats, but it's not like I'm going to be using it for battle. So now we have Curlia here. Started the hunt for the evolution stone, which apparently can be found underneath dens and surface caves also have these type of stones. So I would need to gather 9 of them to be able to have a dawn stone. Bayleaf just bringing a creep here. So I just went around different types of maps here. And while I challenged this trainer, I saw one of the stones, which I then went to a nearest cave. I thought this was it, but it was actually a moon shard. Not the one that I'm looking for. But I eventually managed to find it. Done stone shard. So we need a little bit. I've gathered 4 of them so far. Found another one here. And while I was in the cave, Croconaw evolved into Feraligatr. So that is another evolution line off my list. So I gathered a few more of these. Got lucky here and found my last one. It was just a matter of crafting the stone. And giving it to Curlia. And we have our Gallade. Bayleaf evolved into Meganium, so that is another line completed. So now I would need to go to the towns. I was mainly looking for Thunderwave and False Swipe to be able to teach Gallade. Along the way, I captured Mariani. Never seen this Pokemon before. And then again, this time I was not going to miss this one. Ow. So while I was hunting for Ho-Oh's Bell, I stumbled upon a few buried treasure maps, so I went exploring a little bit. The loot was I have no idea what the Heart of the Sea does. But aside from that, I was expecting more loot, to be honest. But it seems this type of chest is just a regular one and not really affected by Pixelmon's items. Battle this Wishy-Washy boss. So I got a Flame Orb, some experience, and a Dusk Stone. Another Lapras, which now they appear to be more common. I found another floating ship. This time I was not going to miss the opportunity to fly over there and explore it. So while looting the chest, I found an item called Elytra. So I did a little bit of research, and apparently this is just a regular Minecraft item that allows the player to fly, but I already have Charizard, so no need for this. There was a boss in the ship. I think this guy appears in one of the games, maybe Pokemon Black and White, I'm not sure. So I went and challenged him, but I was not able to defeat him. So I continued my search for the starter Pokemon, Copperajah. Never seen this one either. It's just weird painted looking elephant thing. So now I went in search of Eevees. Since I had Meganium, I could use its ability of Sweet Scent, and I managed to find several Eevees. This one's huge. It's almost as big as my Meganium. There were also a few Eevees that spawned in the wild, so that was good. So now I had all 8 Eevees that would need later on to evolve. And this thing again. Seriously. I don't know, it's just... Wiglet. Since I wasn't able to find Ho-Oh's summoning bell via ships, I decided to just go and mine some items. Apparently the bell can also spawn on dungeons. I'm not sure if it can spawn on these chests from mineshafts, but either way I just went exploring a little bit, found a few fossils, also evolutionary stones that I might be able to use later on. And of course now I find a dawstone after I hunted every single one of the shards. Found a dungeon, so went to look for the chest. Nothing here, and nothing special on this one either, so no bell. Quite a few enchantment books, which I was not going to be needing. Relic crown, I can be sold later on. Ender pearl, not that good of a loot. Continue with the stones and the fossils, but no bells. No matter how many chests I opened, and I spent quite a few days just going through several cave systems and finding different types of mine shafts, but no bells. But on the bright side, I found most evolutionary stones for Eevee, so it wasn't like a complete loss. So I found another dungeon. Just random name tags. Nothing special on either of these. So I kept seeing these portals, so I just went ahead into one of them. Almost got killed by that poisonous cactus. And yeah, floating abilities now for some reason. There were a lot of these things with several type of items. Toxic plate for Arceus, maybe. Got a Hoopa spawning. I was not interested at all on that one. Icicle plate, Waterium Sea, have no idea what that is for. And a shiny boss Diglett with XP share, which is not useful right now. Splash plate, random boss, and a beast ball, which apparently is for beast type of legendary Pokemon. I'm not sure. So my inventory mostly got full, so I had to go back, just put all of those things in random chests. I found a shiny Cacnea, just capture it. I don't think I'll be using it later, but would be nice to have. So then I found this camera boss, so I decided to challenge it. And while I was battling it, I took a few tries. Unfortunately, I was not able to defeat it, but got a message that a Suicune has spawned. So I just decided to abandon the boss and try to challenge the Suicune. Could try with Gallade. Gallade's abilities here. Quick ball, just in case. But no luck for that. So I tried to weaken it as much as possible. It had sheer cold, so it could potentially just defeat all of my Pokemon. But I went and paralyzed it and tried to lower the HP as much as possible. Then, I also bought a lot of timer balls. And I managed to catch it. I was very happy for this one. since this Suicune is my favorite out of the Legendary 3 of Gen 2. So I went to that tower, that previous tower that I had found. I just talked to the move relearner dude and basically just change several of my Pokemon's moves to make them a little bit better. And so here we are with Suicune and a random shiny Garchomp boss, which I forgot that Garchomp existed for some reason. I don't know. But yeah. So my goals for Gallade are complete and Eevee as well. So thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you all on the next episode. Bye.